Hey everyone, it's Haley, and today I'm going to be doing my February book haul. So this book haul is actually relatively small, especially compared to my last one. My January book haul had like a ton of books, so I wasn't really anticipating doing a February one at all, but I just decided to do one anyways. Normally I would wait and do like a collective haul next month or whenever I really have enough books for a haul, but I just decided to do a little small one anyways because I felt like doing one. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, we're just gonna get into it. So the first book that I got this month is The Siren by Kiera. I ended up picking this one up. This was actually a self-published novel initially. It's Kiera's first book, but HarperCollins ended up picking it up, and then it was 40% off at Chapters, so I decided to pick it up, and I did end up reading it, and I have really mixed feelings about it. I didn't really like it. Most of the feelings are bad, but yeah, I do have a review, so I will link that down below for you guys. It should be up by now whenever this video goes up, but this is about like the whole Greek sirens, which are basically these mythical creatures that would like lure sailors and end up killing them. It's all this good business. They're like really insanely beautiful and have like amazing voices that just lure you to them. So it's kind of that idea, but I just felt like overall it wasn't really well executed. I didn't like the characters. A lot of things were just awkward. It wasn't very well written, and normally with Kiera, her romances are kind of what salvages her stories for me. Like, I love the Selection series, but I'm not reading it for the dystopian stuff. Not at all. I'm reading it for the romance, for Maxon. That's absolutely what I'm there for. But this book, the romance was really lacking, and I just felt like it wasn't very well fleshed out, and I didn't really believe it. So I had quite a few issues with this book, unfortunately, but yeah, it does have a really pretty cover, so. The next book that I got is Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys. I think people said that I was pronouncing that right. In my last video I said it and people were saying that I was pronouncing it right. They gave me pronunciation guides and everyone was saying something different. So I'm just gonna stick with Sepetys. I think it's kind of normal. From what I've heard, since it's a Lithuanian name, it's really hard to pronounce in English, so I'm just going with it. But I was super excited about this book. For some reason, I completely forgot to include it in my most anticipated releases for this season video. I completely forgot, but this definitely would make number one. I read Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys last year. I have a review for it. I absolutely loved it. It's just this really raw, emotional story about a genocide, and I just think it's dealt with so well. So I think she does historical fiction really well. So when I heard about this book, I was so excited. So I'm not too sure exactly what this book is about, but from what I know, it takes place in World War II, and it's told in four perspectives that end up intertwining, but they're four people from different homelands, and they're all kind of refugees, so it's kind of dealing with the whole refugee crisis, which I think is interesting, especially in light of what's going on today. So I'm really excited to read this one. I think they're all trying to get on this boat to get to like safety, which I just think it's going to be really cool. I've never really read a World War II story like this, so I'm really excited about this one, and I've heard nothing but fantastic things, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a good one. Then I picked up the rest of the Jane Austen Vintage Classics editions. People always ask me where you can get these. I get them at Chapters, but I'm pretty sure you can get them at just any bookstore. Check on Book Depository even, they probably have them because I think they're by a UK publisher, but these are so pretty and I absolutely love them, and I am so glad that my collection is complete now, especially because I've been reading Jane Austen recently. I'm trying to get through all of them in publication order, so now I have pretty editions to do so. So the first one is Mansfield Park. This one feels different than the other ones for some reason, like it's a floppy paperback. The rest of them are not like that, but I'm very much looking forward to reading this one because of the floppy paperback. Then I picked up Sense and Sensibility, which I did haul last month, but I ended up bringing Sense and Sensibility on a road trip with me, and somehow it got on the bottom of the car, and it's winter, so it's snowy right now, so it was like under everyone's boots, so it was all messed up. So I ended up purchasing another one because they're not too expensive, so I just decided to get another one because I mean they're so pretty and it would just look so bad on my shelf. So this is one of the few instances where I'm gonna be a little bit shallow and buy another one just because these are kind of like collector's editions to me, so I really just wanted a nice one, and this one isn't floppy at all. And I actually read this one this past month and I really loved it. I thought it was really good, really fun. I love the things that it deals with. Like, I just kind of love the writing of the Regency period. I think that's what it's called. I could be entirely wrong. But I really like Jane Austen's writing, and I think it's just like so witty and sarcastic sometimes, but so subtly, it just is amazing. Then I got Emma, which I'm not sure if I hauled last month. I had ordered in January, but it was out of stock, so it didn't end up coming in until February. Like more recently, I honestly don't remember if I'd included it in my last haul. So if I did, I'm sorry. But yeah, I got Emma. I'm excited to read this one because I feel like besides Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility, this is the big one that I've heard about. And then finally, I got Persuasion, which I have not really heard anything about, except I know Reagan over at Peruse Project is reading it right now, or she was reading it recently, and she said it was kind of like a soap opera sort of thing, like a, I don't know, like modern drama show, like Real Housewives, that kind of thing. So I'm pretty excited to read this one, and from what I've heard of the synopsis, it sounds like it's really going to be dramatic but amazing. So yeah, those are all the books that I got in February. I know this haul was a little bit small, but I really just kind of was toning down my book buying since I'm going to France in the summer, so I have to save up for that. And I really didn't need any more books. I had gotten so many in January, so I just kind of took my time with stuff, and only really bought books like if they were on super sale. All the books that I got were on sale. I just had to get them when they were on sale because I wanted to take advantage of the deal. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what books you got in February, or if you've read any of these, your thoughts on them. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!